Hi everybody and welcome back to ESCXTRA. In today's video, we will be reacting to the UMK participants. I am Bente and joining me today is Sami, who will be helping me with the pronunciation of the Finnish names, hopefully. Thank you so much for joining me, Sami.
Thank you for asking me, and it's good to be here, and I'm really excited for the lineup this year. I think we have a good contest coming up.
Yeah, me too, definitely. I mean, let's get right into it. The lineup is very interesting. Of course, I thought there was one really big surprise, which was Octal coming back for a second try,
Yeah,
even though he'd actually said that. Didn't he say that he wasn't interested originally?
actually, he said that he would like to send a song in, but in interview around November or something, he said that he didn't send a song in. That was because he couldn't say that he sent a song in, and then he had to come up with some excuse or lie.
Ah,
And in our
okay.
interview, he said that he was really sorry for all the confusion. But as I said to him, I think this was even bigger surprise for lots of people now that when he first said that he isn't going to send a song in, but now he's in, and I think many people were expecting and wanting him to join the lineup this year.
I mean, I definitely did. I also, I really liked his 2020 entry. So I'm really glad that he's coming back, and I'm hoping maybe with kind of similar vibe.
Yeah, I think the song will be something similar. Hopefully, it won't be like a duplicate of the same song, and I think he has a lot of pressure coming up with something a bit similar, but also a bit different. Many people were thinking that maybe people would give him some votes just because he couldn't go to Eurovision last year. But I think it's all about the song. If he has a good song, then he will win. But I don't think it's just because of his name and past experiences why he will win UMK this year. I think the lineup is so strong that it's not really that easy for him to win just because of that.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. But I mean, I personally think every artist who got the chance to represent their country last year should be able to do it again. But you know, it's a national final, and there should not be like any favorites already. And of course, we have another familiar name in its lineup, which is Laura. We know her from several ESCXTRA entries, which is Estonia's national final, and of course her two Eurovision entries, which is Let's Get Loud and fan favorite song Verona, both for Estonia as well. I think it's
Yeah.
great that she's here. I mean, if she couldn't do ESCXTRA, this is like second best, or maybe even better. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
both great
she,
for her.
yeah, she said that this has been like a big dream of hers, and I think she wants to launch her career in Finland now. People were saying that it's kind of weird to have Estonian singer in our competition, but as she said, she had lived in Finland for a year now, and the country is really familiar for her. And as I said, she really wants to find a new territory for her music. She's extremely popular in Estonia, so it's good to for her to see if she could have a career in Finland and maybe in other
Yeah, I
places in
agree.
Europe
I
as well.
agree. And I also think it's very fun that the title of her song is Play, which was also an Estonian entry. That was just a thing that I was like, I think
Yeah,
that's
let's hope that's not that unfortunate as for Yuri in 2016. But yeah,
no,
I'm
that was
really
quite
excited to hear
sad.
this.
Yeah, as a Finnish person, do you feel like it's different that she's from Estonia?
As I said, for some people it might seem weird that she's in Finland now, but it's good to have different kind of artists at UMK, and the rules said that you only should have like permanent residence in Finland, and she does, so it's not against the rules at all.
Yeah, definitely. No, I agree. And I mean, she wouldn't be the first one to represent a country where she wasn't born. I mean, look at Victor Kroon from Estonia. Well, not from Estonia. I was from Sweden, but he represented Estonia. I mean, that's also
Exactly,
kind
and
of like the connectedness of Europe, right? It's all fine.
yeah, And we have another foreign name, which is Pandora from Sweden. Of course, she's joined by a Finnish group, Teflon Brothers, but this year UMK has really international lineup
Yeah,
with
I
those
actually I
two
haven't
female singers.
heard of Teflon Brothers and Pandora. Do you know their music kind of style?
Teflon Brothers is really popular rap group in Finland. Their music is kind of tongue-in-cheek kind of music. Like it's really, I wouldn't say it's joke act, but their lyrics have some humor and stuff like that. And Pandora was really big name in 90s. She's like Eurodance artist, and she had also some success in Asia and Australia, but mainly in Nordic countries, so in Sweden and Finland. I'm really excited to see what they have in store. Teflon Brothers, as I said, is really popular name in Finland. So doing something like UMK and Eurovision, especially in Finnish, I think they planned this for years now, and I think this is the right moment for them. And as I said, it's really interesting to have some bigger names in UMK now. Usually we have some newcomers who maybe had some success before, but they didn't like launch their career in Finland yet. But now we have two big names, which are Teflon Brothers and of course our living legend Danny.
Yeah, I was actually about to get to him. He is a living legend, right? Like he's kind of an icon, I'd say.
Definitely. He started his career in 1960s and ever since, next to his own career, also helped many other artists on their careers. And as I said, it's really legendary artist in Finland. Of course, people might think that his age kind of can be a problem, and people might not take him seriously. But I think the song will be really um, touching, and not especially the lyrics will probably be really touching. We'll see what happens. Of course, with his age comes a lot of confidence, and he, as I said, he has experience in music and also with Eurovision selection, so he knows what he is doing. And he's joined by Mökkitie Records, which was behind Erika Wigman's last year's entry. They just announced today that they are collaborating from now on. So it's really exciting to see that this kind of new, fresh record company has this legendary singer now.
Yeah, it could kind of create this contemporary entry from kind of a legendary guy. And I also think age, like, it doesn't matter. I mean, if your song is good, if the act is good, if the voice is good, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah, and we had some older singers at Eurovision as well, like Serhat 2 years ago.
Or
It can
like
be really good to
Engelbert
have different
Humperdinck for the
ages.
UK.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I am very much looking forward to his entry. I also really like that it's going to be in Finnish, at least the title is, so I'm assuming the whole song is. And another entry joining the lineup is Blind Channel, which you've told me about is quite an interesting group, isn't it?
Yeah, I think especially now they have been joined by producer and DJ Alex Mattsson, who had quite a successful career in Finland and in Europe with his EDM music. But now they're doing alternative rock or violent pop, as they say. The music is kind of rough. It's really poor metal or rock with lots of screaming vocals. But I think for Eurovision or UMK, they might have some softer rock. But they said that the song is really dark and it's like made for clubs. So maybe it's like a rock song with probably some elements of EDM, like what Alex Mattsson has.
That's actually really interesting. I mean, personally, I'm a fan of rock songs in Eurovision. Could their music kind of be compared to like Hatari or AWS from Hungary, or is it different?
I think it's similar to AWS, maybe more melodic, and yeah, it's quite similar to that. But it's really exciting to see what they have from UMK.
Yeah,
I
that's
really hope that they stick to their own style, because sometimes, as said, for Eurovision, the bands think they have to come up with something softer and more appealing to wider audiences. But I think if they come up with a song really good for their own style, it might do well.
Yeah, definitely. And also, it's also very interesting to think about what the stage may look like. Because I usually do love the stages from the rock bands that are in Eurovision. It's a lot to think about and a lot to look forward to. And we have another name on the list that is Ilta. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I also don't know a lot about Ilta, but do you?
She's just starting her career. She released her debut album just last year. She's slowly becoming a household name in Finland. She appeared in some music television shows and did well. Did well on those. The song is in Finnish and will be a big ballad with strings and piano and stuff like that. So maybe compared to Tika last year, but also just in Finnish. So I'm really excited to hear that, but I was hoping that Ilta would go for some English, maybe a bit more danceable song. She released this song called Koukkuun in 2018, and that became a big hit, and that's really danceable. But at the moment, she's releasing more slow songs with piano and strong vocals. Of course, there's always place for those at Eurovision as well. So it's really exciting to see what happens. And I think Eurovision fans also really like to hear songs in Finnish. So maybe the fans will like that a lot.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that. Do you think the songs that are in Finnish have the same kind of potential to win the national final as those in English, or do the Finnish people kind of prefer English song? Because I know from the Netherlands, if we had a national final, there would be no chance that a song in Dutch would do well, probably.
Yeah, that's similar thing in Finland. I think we think that in Finnish we can't win or do well at the contest. But of course, last year Cicciolina was in Finnish and got the most televote points. So I think that's about to change. I think it depends on the song. Maybe like with the songs that when the lyrics don't matter that much, like with Cicciolina, it was a good song without having to understand the lyrics. It doesn't matter that much. But if the song is slower and the emotion comes through from the lyrics, then maybe it would be better to sing in English. Danny actually said that he didn't decide yet if the song will be in English
Oh,
or
that's
Finnish
interesting.
if he wins, but I don't know about Ilta. I think she likes to perform in Finnish more.
All right. And last but not least, we have Oskar. I don't know if I'm butchering these names. If I am, I'm sorry. Which can also still be a very interesting entry and, of course, a contender for the win. Do you have any thoughts on Oskar?
He's a total newcomer. He has been in some groups that had some success, and he recently launched his own solo career, first in Finnish, but now obviously the song is called Lie, so we expect it to be in English. The songwriters behind the song have some international success and big hits behind them. Jonas Angeria, who is one of the songwriters, co-wrote Looking Back, and also Satin Circus's song Crossroads from a few years back in UMK. This is really a wild card because nobody knows what to expect, and it's really interesting that the song is coming out as the first song. So maybe it'll be a big bang as the first song, or maybe it's like giving some clue about the whole like the variety of songs we have. I don't know if it's really similar to what Octal is offering. Hopefully not, because I would like to see as many different genres at the contest as possible, and I wouldn't like it to be like two really similar songs in.
Yeah, same. I think this is going to be a very interesting one because, like you said, it can go either way. It can be like a kind of a dance song, but it can also be more like something that Axel did last year. So I mean, that's going to be very exciting to see what happens. And of course, the songs are releasing very soon, and then ESCXTRA will, of course, post reactions to that as well, like all our other reaction videos. So that's going to be very fun as well. That was our reaction to the lineup. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, thank you to Sami for joining me today, giving his expert opinions and thoughts as, well, the Finnish legend of ESCXTRA. If you liked what you saw, please press the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to press the notification bell to be the first to see our new videos over the coming weeks, including the reactions to the UMK songs. Also, follow us at ESCXTRA on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And have a good day.
Bye.